Hello friends, and welcome to the next episode, or the episode of Shooting the Breeze number 6, I think it is. So yeah, cool. We are in still Grizzly Hills. Hey, come here. I've got to frighten these horsey fellas, which is nice. Oh god. Oh god, it's like shooting fish in a barrel, isn't it? Right, hello? There we go. Right, let me do this quickly. And, oh god, they're all spread out now. That's, oh yeah, there's a load here. Good shot, Zenz. Good shot. Ah! Stop moving. There we go. Right, cool. Yeah, so welcome to the channel, to the episode. This is going to be episode 6, so onwards and upwards. And always on this, I say on this series, to get an episode 7, we will need at least 10 likes. If preferably 15 likes if you enjoy this. And obviously the arse hat that likes to put one dislike every time, here's one as well. So what do we do here? We'll pick a boulder up and throw it at stuff. Oh, I don't know. What are we doing here? Oh, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah. So, today's question is gonna be... What do I have to do down here? I don't know what I'd do here. What would I do? Throw boulders at people. Is that it? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, today's question is a good one, I think. Today's question is: are you Horde or are you Alliance? Now, what I mean by that, obviously, is these days I think it's like 70% of people play both sides. You know. Unfortunately, in BFA you have to play both sides because if you're Horde, you rarely get into BGs for less than 15 minutes. Certainly in EU anyway. So, but at heart, are you Horde and Alliance? As you could probably tell from that up there. At heart, I'm a Horde. That's an Alliance player. Freudian slip, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm definitely a Horde player. I started playing. And I want to know why you have that affiliation to that certain faction. I mean, it could be, you know, you started playing, when you started playing, you started as Horde and then went to Alliance, or vice versa. You didn't feel like you could associate yourself with that faction. You know, so it'd be nice to know why you have that affiliation to that faction. It's maybe you just like both of them. Maybe you like neither of them. I don't know. Yeah, so I'd be interested to see what you've got to say. And yeah, so leave that in the comments. That would be great. And we can talk about it, because I do reply to every single comment. That's a given. Anyone that's ever replied, or everyone's ever texted me, sent me a comment. I'm a little bit like that today. I'm a little bit whoa, a little bit way, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I'm not. How can I be in combat? How the hell can I be in combat? Oh, okay. We done that? Right, we've done that. What would I do here? Got stuck on a tree. My God. So yeah, I started as Alliance. But no, actually, my first character was a warlock. Believe it or not. Funny that, eh? And he was a orc warlock called Deep Cut, and okay, yeah, he was a horde warlock called Deep Cut. I got him up to, I even remember what level I got him up to. I got him up to about level 13 it was 13, and Iron Avengers. Were these Avengers then? Grizzly Hills Giants. Oh, okay. Got to rally these dudes. Well, it's not. Huh? I'm going to read the text. Use the Shard of the Earth to rally the Grizzly Giants. Killing the Iron Dwarves. Okay. I'm rallying you. Okay. It doesn't say that I've got to kill these. Let's kill them anyway. Oh, hold on. I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? I know what I've done wrong. That's a little bit. I think it's here, isn't it? Oh God! Ah, here we go. This is the ones we want. Let's rally them. Even if they're dead, do we rally them? I don't know. Rally. There we go. Rallied away. Yeah. So we started off as I started off as a Horde warlock, and that was cool. Got up to level 13, and then I decided to start for some reason I decided to start a dwarf paladin and dwarf hunter, which is Cree, which is my hunter that I've still got now. Never been one of these people that deletes characters. All the characters I've got are the characters I had back in the day. You know, they might have race changed or name changed, but generally they are exactly as they were. I kind of like that. I don't really like deleting characters, and I think if you put so much time and effort into something, it's something you particularly want to do. You know what I mean? You want to. I don't know. You have an affiliation with these characters, and you know they're like old friends really at this stage after 14 years. So yeah, I went to Alliance, and then I got. Believe it or not, after about 4 months, I looked this up. After about 4 months of playing, I started my own guild called Chaos Corps. And like most guilds you even see today, really, it was a case of, oh, I want to run my own guild. I don't know, ego probably. Yeah, I did that. And it was good fun. I had some good friends that lived in the same country as me. And we had some really good times, really good laughs. And I did that, and then after a while, I started leveling a rogue and playing him in BGs. And again, I still have that character today. And I don't know why. For some reason, and I decided I wanted to play Horde. And my first character was. That I started leveling, because what you've got to remember is vanilla. It's a ball ache to level anything in vanilla, and to keep chopping and changing, you know, you'd have to. I don't know. It just taking months, because you know you get used to fighting on the Alliance side, so you get used to where things were, and then of course you go to the other faction. Bear in mind this is a brand new game. I didn't know where anything was, so obviously it takes you longer to level and stuff like that. But my main friend, who I worked with, right, I know where this dude is. He's down here. Who I worked with, he was Horde, and his guild was Horde. So I thought, oh well, you know, I'll just try on the Horde side. And I really liked the Undead. I really liked the Forsaken. I thought they were, out of all the races, I don't think Orcs. I don't find orcs particularly scary, but I think, or menacing. I think what fits with the the Horde kind of MO is the fact that they're meant to be quite, you know, intimidating and scary. And I thought the I always thought, and I still think today, that the Forsaken were a little bit, you know, they were a little bit scary looking, because obviously what they stood for even back then, and the fact they were risen dead and all that sort of stuff, that kind of appealed to me. So I started playing my Shadow Priest, and yeah, really enjoyed playing Shadow Priest, and then played Speak with Grand Rock. Okay. Then I really enjoyed playing that. Started doing the ranking, the old ranking. I got to rank 10 on Rasta, and yeah, really enjoyed that. And so from then on, I was just a Horde player, really. I kind of like it. Analogy I'd use is probably the fact that you know, it's kind of like Battlestar Galactica. You know, you got this ragtag fugitive. I'm not talking about the new one with all that politically correct bollocks. I'm talking about the old one. You know, where it was just good old-fashioned fun made for kids. Do you remember them days? Maybe you don't. That's when movies and TV shows and stuff like that just left out all the affirmative bollocks and just tried to make good shows. Yeah, so that was cool. Really enjoyed it. But as I said, it's like Battlestar Galactica, because, you know, you just have this ragtag fugitive fleet, everyone sort of thrown together, and I like that kind of aspect more than I liked the Alliance. For me, the Alliance were good. It was good fun. When sort of my friends started not playing, I kind of stopped playing myself on that faction. So I went to Horde, and yeah, I've not looked back ever since, really, and really enjoyed playing Horde, and still do. I like that kind of underdog thing, you know. We're always really the underdogs, and even though that's somewhat diminished these days, you know, everyone's got to be happy, and it's all got to be fair, and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, so that's it just spoke to me more, and it's strange, really, because my favourite colour is blue, and you know, I think maybe that's why initially I liked the Alliance, but then I don't know, I like the red and black. I think those colours go well together. And here he is. So yeah, that's kind of why I went Horde. But even today, you know, I still love playing all my Horde characters much more than anything else. I don't, you know, you have to merc in BGs and stuff like that. It doesn't really feel like I'm playing my character. It's almost like you know, I'm playing a doppelganger, as it were. And ooh, more quests. Give me quests. Give me quests. Oh, I remember these dudes. An orc and a dwarf hanging out, and a gnome. Yeah, so that's cool. So I'd be interested to see what you've got to say on why you chose the faction you did. Maybe it's for PvP reasons, or maybe you flip-flop between the two. And to be honest, what I also wanted to talk about was just this kind of thing going on with the lore with Sourfang and stuff like that, and you know, the fact we can choose now, character to character, what we would do as far as joining the Sourfang Horde or the Sylvanas one. I think as a character, most of my characters would be on the side of Sourfang, because for me it doesn't seem right, even though, as I've said many times, you know, it doesn't seem right to me that the Horde is run by the Forsaken, because the Forsaken, well, certainly led by Sylvanas, the Forsaken have always been out for themselves, you know, and whereas the Horde's always, the real Horde's been about sort of honour and stuff like that. And obviously there's slip-ups and stuff, but that happens on both sides. And that kind of that kind of evilness for the sake of being evil. I don't know. It's just I don't. It doesn't sit well with me, really. I think it's good to. Oh yeah, we've got to kill this dude, haven't we? Have we? I think. But it's odd, really, because when I play my orc characters, that's how I feel. But yet, when I play my Forsaken, I'm thinking, well, maybe you know, they'll be a bit more mischievous. I'm not saying I'm an RPer, because I'm not, but you know, you are playing a character of sorts, and you know, obviously my Horde character would make different decisions to my Forsaken and stuff like that. You know, and the other ones I don't. You know, I've got like Blood Elves and stuff like that. So well, they're not really part of anything, are they? They're just sort of doing their own thing. They're not really that, you know, considered that important in the scheme of things. And obviously BFA, it's kind of brought it all to light that all these issues are going on. But with that also, I'm thinking, well, you know, I don't know where the story's going, because I don't know whether it's going to be sustainable to say, oh well, we're just going to have this old orc as the leader. Now, without any reading into stuff, which I'm really not, I think that's what they're trying to do, and quite, you know, it might be completely wrong. What they're trying to see the way they've angled it, right? You've got Kalia Menethil. If you don't know Kalia Menethil is, Kalia Menethil is Arthas' sister, and she's now been risen by the Forsaken, right? So she's now undead per se. And I think the reason that, because obviously there's a plot reason for that to happen, and I think personally she's been bought in because the Forsaken have taken her to their hearts, kind of thing. Bear in mind, she's a Menethil, right? She's of royal blood and all this rubbish. I reckon what they're trying to angle is, I reckon they will kill off Sylvanas, and pretty damn soon. Maybe it's in this back we're in now, and yeah, I think what they're going to do is kill off her and make this Kalia Menethil the leader of the Forsaken. I just got a feeling about it. I might be completely wrong, but let's be honest, it's not really that hard to predict what they're going to do. It's not like quantum physics, is it? So yeah, that's what I reckon's going to happen. I reckon she's going to get killed off. Kalia Menethil's going to run the Forsaken, and Saurfang will take over the Horde, and the Horde will be back to the way they were. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see the pretty damn soon, I'd say, return of Thrall and his son. You know, the next expat might be what, 5 years and 10 years in the future or something, because obviously they do that. And it'd be interesting to see if his son, you know, then it'll be about 15 or something, and I reckon he'll start coming into play, and he'll start leading the Horde, and Saurfang will die, because bear in mind, he's an old dude, right? Yeah, maybe it's a bit lore-y, this episode, but I'm just interested to see what you've got to say on it. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and probably am, to be honest, but that's what I think. That's what I think. I also like the my favourite. I've spoken about it before. My favourite architecture and stuff like that is the Forsaken stuff. The newer Forsaken stuff, not the old stuff per se. A little bit kind of depressing before, but you know, the purple that they seem to factor into everything that's Forsaken these days. I really like that. Yeah, good. And of course I'm not, you know, I don't mind the big, what they call tusks and stuff and everything. There's Horde and stuff. And I guess I'm just so used to playing it now. What's this here? Canopic jar. Oh, remember this dude? Go in here, right? Yeah. I remember this place. This was pretty cool back in the day. Oh, hello. Easy. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. And yeah, I don't mind if you write a bloody a few paragraphs. I'll reply to everything that I get message wise. I was following on to that. There's something that I wanted to have a quick word with. I had a bit, because a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, said, you know, when you're getting views, when you start getting grief off people, right? And you know, it's like anything. It's arse hats. Like the people that personally leaves a dislike on my videos. You know, he's just an arse, and he's really hasn't got a life, and I'm gonna do it, yeah, because I stipulated last time that someone left a dislike on this video, so of course he then watched it and did it again. So kudos to you, mate. You're a superstar. And yeah, so a friend of mine said, you know, when you're, because I've got what, I'm nearly up to 850 viewers and stuff like that, and I don't know if you know, but 1,000 viewers, you get viewers. No, 1,000 viewers, 1,000 subscribers. You start to get monetized. It's kind of when it used to be. I think it used to be. You used to get like 100 subscribers, but now it's 1,000, and you know, it's pence. It's not. Oh, let's got this dude out. All right. Okay, Harrison Jones. Oh, here we go. Yeah. You know, it's pennies, right? I mean, you have to get hundreds of thousands of views to make any money on YouTube. Not, you know, I'm not going to give up my job or anything. It's just something I enjoy doing. And obviously, when your subscriber base is small and it's quite intimate and stuff like that, it's pretty good. And then some other guy said to me, you know, enjoy it when it's small, because when you start to get bigger, you get a lot more grief, and people really start to scrutinize your content and stuff like that, which, whatever, I don't really mind. Yeah, so I started to get a lot more negative things about it. You know, I spoke about my 5 rogues video last time in Shooting the Breeze 5, and I had some dude say to me the other day, what was it he said to me? He said, oh, when I've watched a few of your BGs, and you play terrible teams, and this is my warlock. You play terrible teams, and so obviously, you know, you can decide, can't you, what teams you play against, right? I see, the thing is with me, I've put up loads of videos where I've lost BGs. I don't put up BGs, every single BG where I win. I like to put up, as I've stipulated many times, I like to put up relatively good ones. Sometimes it's difficult, right? You imagine that. I've said this before. I don't sit here. Any of my friends that are on my friends list will say, and that watch my videos, I don't sit and play Warcraft for 5, 6, 7 hours a day. You know, I jump on, do a couple of hours, you know, and I work full time. It's not something I just sit here. You know, I've got a life. You know, I've got partner and stuff like that, friends and stuff. You know, I don't. It's not what I do. So sometimes, yeah, sometimes I can't put up the greatest video. Apologise for that, but maybe I should do you know, like a little caveat, a little warning. This isn't a great BG or whatever, you know. But it's not really about that, you know. I try to make them as good as I possibly can. But I can't decide who I play against, and unfortunately I'm not that organised to have days and days of videos sitting there, you know. Like I did a priest video yesterday, and that was up. I put that up yesterday. I don't have like a backlog of videos just sitting there. The one with my friend Voodoo's in. You know, I played that yesterday morning, and it was up yesterday night. And sometimes I go in, do 3-4 BGs and try and record one, but I can't. And those are the days that I don't release any videos at all. It's not through want of trying, because I would say that I go on every day and play for a few hours, an hour maybe here or 2 hours there. So, you know, what can I do? I could sit there and just stockpile videos, but I can't do that. Just don't got the time. And but whatever, you know. Anyway, so this dude, he said, yeah, so yeah, I've watched some of your videos, and all you do is play terrible teams. And what do I do now? Oh, is he done? Oh God, he's going to pull everything, isn't he? Yeah, you play terrible teams, and you never get attacked, right? I'm like, well, that's not technically true. I get attacked all the time, and this morning I played my arms warrior and a BG. Forgot to put the mic on. It was quite a good BG. I think I finished top damage. I would have probably uploaded it, but I just buggered up the recording really. And in that video there was they had four warlocks, and I was playing my arms warrior, and I was destroying these warlocks. I really was. And that happens a lot, you know. A lot of BGs I get absolutely, because they're just like, you know, I've got like I don't know, over 200k health normally if I'm buff plus, and so people just want to get you down, and you get 2 or 3 melee, you ain't going to get out of that. You know, no chance. You're not going to get out of it. So I could just put those videos up, right? And it's like, well, why would I do that? Why would I just put those videos up? Because it's no fun for me to play in, and I don't really think it's much fun to watch. You know, and also I'm not boasting or being big-headed when I say this, but I would say 99% of ranged, I see a lot of people moaning about affliction and warlocks in general, and just saying, oh, I just stand there and die. That's all I do is stand there and die. Yes, you will die a lot, but you do have to have decent positioning, right? If you don't have your positioning right, you will die. Simple as that. And half the battle, even now, you know, half the battle with me is making sure my position is right. I would if you ever see me play my warlock, I'll always put down my circle first before I engage in any fight, because I need to think logically on how I'm going to get out of it, how I'm going to get out. If something goes wrong, you know, can I hit the shit button, oh shit button, and get out of it? And that's what I try and do. I think these dudes. As I said, I'm far from perfect at it. You know, I still get it wrong a hell of a lot. But if you get your positioning right, you're not going to die a lot in BGs. If you have, obviously, you can't do it all on your own. You know, you can't flash out like a rogue, but you have to look at it and go, right, okay, how am I going to get out of this? If something goes wrong, you know, is my goblin glider up? Is my my nitro boots up? Have I got my circle in the right place? And stuff like that. Before you even engage, you know, you've got to have that in your mindset, that you're already planning on if things go wrong, and if you don't on a warlock, you will die. As simple as that. If you just sort of go, okay, you know, I'm just going to stand here and wait for the, you know, alright, let's kill these. I'm going to wait for the inevitable death, then that's what will happen. You have to think forward thinking and on your. It's not so easy. It's not so bad. I suppose melee have a different kind of mindset because they just obviously you can't just run in and expect everything to die. Well, you probably can if you play like a rogue or something, and you know because you know you can flash out and you can get out of it and stuff like that. But generally, a melee can't just run in and think, oh, everything's gonna be alright, because he probably needs some backup with a healer. You know, if you play a warrior, you can die real quick if you don't sort out your positioning and obviously pick your fights a little bit easier, a little bit better. Yeah, so I don't know. You just can't win. You can't win with these people because they just, you know. As I said, if you go to BG and you win it and you do okay, you finish top damage. I rarely die on my Warlock. I might die once or twice in the BG. A lot of the time you just YOLO because obviously you haven't got the backup and you try and do your best and stuff like that. Bloody hell, these dudes hit high, don't they? Yeah, so, and I answered. I just said, look, mate. At the end of the day, I just try and do what I can and try and stay alive and stuff like that. I don't think it would ever be interesting viewing, just watching me die over and over again by these massive melee trains, because it does happen in BGs. And sometimes, you know, if you get like a 10-man BG versus another 10-man, and they got 4 or 5. Relatively proficient melee, and we have like one healer and maybe use Loki, and I don't get my position. I will die time and time again, but I'm not going to put that video up because it's just not fun to watch for me, because it's like anything. If you do anything creative, you know, you want it to be good. You don't want it to be crap, and obviously you've put your time and effort into it, so with that, and obviously you've got to want to do it and enjoy it. There's no point just going, right, I'm going to just put up any old rubbish and you know, hope people watch it, because it won't. You know, if you don't look like you're enjoying it, they're not going to. Anyway, so that was my answer to you. I just, mate, I put up what I can, and in the day you fight against what you fight against. You don't have a choice in that, and it's how you react to the situations and stuff like that, which is a lot of the time my videos are. It's like, okay, well we've got a problem here. We've got 5 rogues in this BG. How are we going to counter that kind of thing? That's what I love about random BGs. Is the fact that, fair enough, it might be a ball ache and it might be a complete shit show, but you know, the next one might be the best BG you've ever had. So obviously you put up with the deaths and the you know, the ganking and stuff like that, because you're thinking, well, next time it might be the best BG I've ever played in, and it might be a really good entertaining thing to watch. And that's what I try and do. That's all I try and do. And if people don't like that, then don't watch the stuff. You know what I mean? Just don't watch it. Go and watch, I don't know, 3 versus 3 arenas top end or something like that. You know, because you can't. You know, some of my stuff isn't for everyone. I understand that. You know, I understand that. But yeah, it's not a rant. It's just observation, really. And you know, just I don't understand people's mindset. I think just because you're playing World of Warcraft, you have to be, you know, doing arena. You have to be top this. You have to be top that. You can't produce anything else apart from the top stuff. And it's like, well, 850 people like my stuff, so I'm quite happy with that. You know, I think if my subscriber count was going down and down and down and down, you know, I had 850 subscribers and I had 20. you know, I'd be thinking, yeah, maybe I'm not doing the right things here, but it goes up and up. So there must be some kind of, you know, there must be something I'm doing okay at. Yeah. So anyway, if you've got any thoughts about that, you know, of course, in anything you do in life, someone will have an opinion. Whether it's the same opinion as yours is irrelevant, really. It's all about, you know, people's choice and what they've got. But if I don't like something, I just generally wouldn't bother saying anything. You know, it is what it is. It's their game. They play it how they want. It's, you know. So I think I will leave it there today. We've done over half an hour, so I hope you enjoyed that episode 6. So yeah, let me know down below. Obviously, 10 likes for the next one, 15 if you're feeling really generous, and I will endeavour to see you in the next one. And don't forget to let me know whether you're Horde Alliance and why you're Horde Alliance. And I will see you in the next one, my friends. Take care. Bye bye.